Hey guys, this is Andrew. I am currently flushing my hot water heater because I don't know when the last time it was done, and this is a very old unit. It works, but I want to make sure it keeps working. So first thing I did is I turned off my cold water feed coming in. I mean, it's very, very cold to the touch. That's an easy way to tell. Then I came down here to where my controls are, and I set the gas to pilot setting. Okay, so it's minimal, and I don't have to relight it that way. And then I attached a hose to it from here, and then it's feeding down into the drain right there, okay? Then I open that valve right there using a flathead. And then up here, this is like a high pressure relief valve. I cracked it open all the way. And it actually will drain a little bit of water as well, but it's also helping it breathe. So air's coming in through the top as the water's flushing out through the bottom. And that just helps the whole cycle go a lot easier, so it doesn't have to burp as it's coming out. And I just opened a faucet over there just to help clear out the lines as well. So right now, I'm doing this. Again, this is just to extend the life of a hot water heater. It's very simple, and it's something you're supposed to do about every 5 years. This looks like an old unit. I haven't looked at it for manufacturer dates, but I mean, it doesn't even have the energy consumption stickers on it. Here we go. Energy Star. So, natural gas, 309 a year. Okay. 2007, that print says. So, shoot, this is 17 years old, yet it works. So, in order to keep it working, I'm just draining this out. You might see some rust and stuff like that coming out the bottom. But all these things are just going to help extend its life. I do plan on replacing it when I get the heat pump going, but that's a future thing, and I'd rather just check this box just to be good. And I figured you guys could watch this, and if you haven't done it in your house, if you have your drain right next to it, just run a little hose to it, and then go give it a try yourself again. Just put your gas to pilot. If it's electric, well, you don't have to worry about that. Close your feed coming in. If you don't, I mean, it's just going to shoot out like all the pressure. This house has wicked high pressure. So I would just recommend doing that, and you'd be good to go. When you're done, just reverse the steps. Close the valve. Slowly introduce your water, like slowly, slowly, slowly. Open that valve. You don't want to, punch the system with that pressure. And then once it's filled up, I would recommend turning on your gas or your heating element at the very end. And then, of course, close your other faucet and such, and you would be done. Just something you do once every 5 years. But I figured I would show you guys. There's a few things I'm trying to do today around the house, and I figured I'd have you guys on for the adventure. Alright guys, thank you. Alright guys, so I've been going at this for about 30 minutes. It's been going really slow because my drain was just completely blocked with all of those chunks of metal and rust. So if this had failed, this whole basement would have been flooded. Like, this would not have caught up. But as you see, I've been plunging it as I was going, and it's keeping up now. It's flowing really, really good. So as it is, this should only take a few minutes to drain now because I don't have to keep stopping. I mean, it was completely compacted with large, large pieces of rust like that, as you can see. And then also just all the sediment in between was stopping it from flowing. So that's good. I mean, I knocked it out, got it fixed. So sometimes when you're doing this stuff, you find more problems. But it looks like it's going good. From everything that's been coming out of the water heater, it doesn't look like it itself is in bad shape, which is surprising. So I'm just going to keep going, drain it completely, and then refill it, and turn it back on. We'll be good to go. Okay guys, so it's down to a trickle now. So as you can see, there's really nothing coming out. It's not rusty looking or anything, so that's good. So I'm going to close it just like that. I'm going to leave the pilot light as it is, or I'm going to leave it set to pilot light. And I'm going to go up here, I'm going to pop that, but first, I'll leave that open for now. But slowly open it. Just like that. Because you don't want, as you're opening it, you don't want to allow all the water to surge into the system, because it can hurt your plumbing. Set just a little bit like that. And I'm going to leave this valve open down here just so it can push the air out. And if water comes out, I know it's full. So I'm going to let it keep going like this. Sounds like it's pretty much completely open. Okay. And again, it's going to fill from the bottom to the top. And so as it gets higher, you might see some stuff shooting out the bottom, whatever. Once it starts to act like that, I'm going to close that because it's pushing the air out. And then I can adjust the burners, and then lastly I'll turn off the faucet because you're just trying to get the air out. Okay, so you can see the water's coming out. It means it's filled up. Close that. Alright, it's going to be pushing the air out. Okay. Awesome. So now, I'm going to switch this over. It was set at, okay, so it's at pilot now. It was just set to hot. I'm going to put it back there because it kicked butt. No. Okay, there you go. I just needed two hands. So, it's turned on. It's happy. It's got fire in there, as you can see. So that's good. Now, come over here. Just turn that off. And then, you know, I'll clean up my mess, put my drain cover back on, and we'll be good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this little honeydew chore. Hopefully it gets you thinking about doing your own. Alright guys, this has been Interesting Andrew.